Hello there, my friends. In the last episode of Pokemon Soul Silver, we went to the Whirl Islands, caught Lugia, and it takes Firo's place on my team. Because I don't really need a better flying type, but it would sure as hell be appreciated. Now, first order of business, I do need Lugia to know Fly, because that is the best way to get around. So I have to get rid of something. When you catch Lugia, the moves it will know are Extrasensory, Aeroblast, Rain Dance, and Hydro Pump. So I'm gonna get rid of Rain Dance first of all, because that's just useless for in-game purposes. And then I'm also going to teach it Dragon Pulse, because I still don't really have that many things that can deal with Dragon types. And I figured Lugia, well, considering we are going up against a pretty powerful Dragon type trainer in the Elite Four of the Pokemon League or whatever, figured having Lugia know Dragon Pulse could be pretty beneficial. So got rid of Hydro Pump on Lugia as well, because, let's face it, I have Feraligatr, I have Slowking, really don't have any more need for any water type moves on any of my other Pokemon. So Lugia's moveset right now is Extrasensory, Aeroblast, Fly, and Dragon Pulse. And that's probably what it's going to remain for a pretty long time. I mean, Extrasensory is pretty much the best Psychic move it gets without actually teaching it Psychic. Aeroblast is just a given. For Dragon Pulse, I need a Dragon move, and Fly is pretty much just for getting around. Anyway, I'm just walking about the countryside with this gigantic legendary bird flying behind me. That's quite a sight to behold. Go on, let's go show him off to Professor Elm. He is going to lose his freaking mind. Or he could just not acknowledge it altogether. I don't have anything to do with it, he made up himself about my decision, yada yada yada. Anyway, we can now go to the Pokemon League. Pretty sure in the original Gold and Silver games, you could just go to the Pokemon League straight after Gym number 8. You didn't have to go and catch Ho-Oh or Lugia, depending on your version. So I guess maybe, I don't know, they wanted to change that because maybe too many people were skipping them. Or not realizing that they could go and catch them already. I guess. Anyway, I also still have Firo's Sharp Beak. Might as well give that to Lugia, give his Aeroblasts a little more oomph, so to speak. I mean, that is a really damn good move, Aeroblast. It's got 100 base power, 95% accuracy. Pretty sure it has a high chance of causing critical hits. So that's a pretty kick-ass move. It's just a shame no other Pokemon than Lugia can learn it, because there are quite a few Pokemon that would love to have Aeroblast. I know that before Pokemon X and Y came out, there was this rumor that Tornadus was going to get Aeroblast as a level-up move. And I was kinda hoping that was true. I mean, Tornadus doesn't really have anything that makes it stand out, per se. I think having such a reliable, powerful flying-type stab move would be pretty useful for it. And the fact that that rumors were getting around that people had seen Entei's with Sacred Fire were definitely helping that rumor. I mean, if they are given Sacred Fire out to other legendary Pokemon, then why wouldn't they do the same thing with Aeroblast? Sadly, they didn't end up doing that. So that's a little sad. Anyway, let's go down. Because I don't even think all that many competitive Lugias even run Aeroblast. I mean, it's been a while since I've played any competitive Pokemon altogether, and I've never really been into the whole legendary metagame. But I'm pretty sure Lugia mainly is like Roost, and then maybe Toxic and Whirlwind or Dragon Tail or something. It's really just not supposed to be attacking people. Anyway, good to see there's still Golbats in this cave, same as in every other damn cave in this game. Never change, Game Freak. All that for a stinking Moonstone that I don't even need. Oh well, bloody hell. Should have bought more repels. Oh look, Zubat as well. Although, honestly, why would you want to catch a level 22 Zubat if you can catch a level 22 Golbat in the same cave? It seems that in that situation, I don't really see any reason to go for the Zubat, personally. Anyway, there's Slowpoke as well. Slowpoke is surprisingly common in this game. You can catch him in a whole bunch of different places. Pretty sure he's never been that widespread in any of the other games. I mean, hell, he even got like a whole well named after him. Oh look, step outside, immediately trainer. Can't even avoid that one, that's pretty harsh. Excuse me. Ace Trainer Megan with a Bulbasaur. Level 32, oh come on. At least make that an Ivysaur. Anyway, Magmar's gonna burn that thing to a crisp. It's been a while since Magmar's done anything. I think the last time Magmar really got a chance to shine was gym number 7, and that is quite a few episodes ago, and then Venusaur. So I'm guessing our third Pokemon is gonna be Ivysaur then. At least use them in the evolutionary order then. Finish off with Venusaur, save the best for last. Wow, that actually survived the Lava Plume. Not bad, Venusaur. And it's not even like a Mega Venusaur, because Mega Venusaur has thick fat, so that makes it take fire moves a lot better. This is just a regular old boring Venusaur with Overgrow. Because I don't think you could get Chlorophyll... No, hidden abilities weren't a thing yet in Generation 4, what the hell am I talking about? Get it together, General. Alright, Ivysaur then. Saw it coming. Also level 32. Not really sure what the deal is with that. I mean, both the Bulbasaur and the Ivysaur should also be Venusaurs already. I always thought that was kind of weird. Like, why do Charmeleon and Wartortle evolve at level 36, but Ivysaur evolves at level 32? That's weird. Because usually they either have all the starters evolve at all the same levels, or have them all evolve at different levels. In Kanto, pretty much all the first, like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, all evolve at level 16. Then Ivysaur evolves at 32, and Charmeleon and Wartortle at 36. That's weird. Wonder why that is. Anyway, there you get a TM for Sandstorm, a move that I don't think anyone has ever used. Even back before Sandstream was a thing. I mean, honestly though, it's just such a terrible move. Also, I do still have some repels. Why didn't I use those earlier? Maybe I should have done that. Alright, onward we go to the Pokemon League. Okay, go and battle this guy. See what interesting Pokemon he has. You look pretty strong. Let me battle you. You have no idea, good sir. I have a legendary Pokemon on my team. Although, to be fair, I'll try not to use it that much unless I don't really have any other choice. Anyway, Magneton, geez, they are just spoiling Magmar today. So many targets he can just outright destroy. Awesome. Is that gonna get me to level 40? Yes, it is. Is he gonna learn a new move? Because I think it's been a little while. Okay, Magmar cannot beat Quagsire. At all. I don't have a grass-type move either, so that's a bit of a pain. Lugia! I know, but I figured he had to make his battle debut at some point. Alright, let's see your Aeroblast. Well, that's a little lame animation. I thought Aeroblast was this big-ass laser beam, at least it was that way in the second Pokemon movie. Oh, I remember seeing that one in theaters. That one was awesome. So many fond childhood memories. Anyway, then he brings out an Execute. I guess Lugia can also just wipe that thing off the face of the earth, but that'd be a bit overkill. Plus, it's a grass type, so let's just leave it to Magmar. Although, if I were going just purely based off a type matchup, I would have gone with Pinsir. Because bug moves just wreck Execute and Executor. You know, I don't think I've ever bothered using Execute and Executor on any of my parties of any of the playthroughs I've done of any of the Pokemon games. I'm pretty sure it's not really in a whole lot of regional dexes, and usually when it is, it's fairly late in the game when you've already usually made a full team. And by even then, it's usually not always the best option. Anyway, a Mareep. Are you kidding me? Level 35 Mareep. I've been battling Flaffies for quite some time now. And yet they throw another Mareep my way, and that's his only Pokemon. How the hell did he make it this far? I mean, that fat guy earlier didn't let me through unless I showed him all my 8 badges. So the guy with the level 35 Mareep managed to beat all 8 gyms apparently. Or he just snuck past the guard, or something. Anyway, find a Destiny Knot. That's a fairly useless item up until Generation 6, where it turned it into a pretty damn useful breeding tool. Anyway, yes, I am on the Pokemon League Challenge. Why else would I be heading to the Indigo Plateau? You don't need to be a psychic to figure that out. Anyway, Starmie. Let's not let Magmar battle that thing, shall we? Because that's not going to end well. Magmar does have Feint Attack, but it's not that strong. And Starmie, I guess it's somewhat bulky. A little. Anyway, Feraligatr can just take this all day and retaliate with a pretty powerful Crunch. 2-hit KO, maybe? Oh, not bad. Guess I'm underestimating Feraligatr. Although he's not going to get to level 41 off of this. What else does he have? An Execute. Let's keep it going. Let's let Feraligatr feast on some eggs. Crunch, Ice Fang would have probably also done the trick. But better to be safe than sorry before that thing busts out with a Stun Spore or a Hypnosis or something. Lord knows I don't want to get paralyzed out here where there's no Pokemon Center to be found. Anyway, finishing off with a Girafarig. I still really kind of wonder what the hell they were thinking with Girafarig. I mean, its stats are quite bad. Its typing is iffy. Move pool is so-so. I mean, did they actually expect anyone to ever use one of those? I mean, I've used my fair share of terrible Pokemon in either my Pokemon Battle Revolution days or on like X and Y battling. I've never once bothered with Girafarig. Anyway, here's another Ace Trainer with a Growlithe. Couldn't find a Firestone, I'm presuming. Okay, it has Intimidate, so I can rule out the Flash Fire. So let's go for a Fire Blast. Not really sure why I'm doing this instead of switching to Slowking or Feraligatr, but it'll probably, yeah, that's pretty good. Takedown, oh, he's gonna make it even easier for me. He's gonna kill himself. Almost. Alright, wrap it up. Feint Attack. That move was released only still on Magmar for lack of a better option. Alright, pretty decent experience for considering it's a Growlithe and then a Star U. Okay, you really need to go to Celadon Department Store where they sell those evolution stones. Anyway, let's leave this up to Slowking, because you really need to start leveling up and learn freaking Psychic already. Game Freak, if any of the Game Freak development crew happen to be watching this, which probably like a 1 in a million chance, put Psybeam or Extra Sensory in Slowking's level up list. He desperately needs it. Also, Camouflage, turning him into a ground type. Yeah, that's really what you want to do against the Slowking. Although, admittedly, he was going to die before I could hit him with a water move anyway. Level 40, is he going to learn Psychic? No. Damn it, Nidorina. Okay, weak to Psychic, let's leave Slowking in. It's all the more experience. And also, damn, 3 Pokemon that evolve using stones. And she didn't find a single one of them. I mean, hell, there was a Moonstone back in the Waterfall Cave earlier. How did she miss that? I'm assuming she came through there as well. At least I'm assuming all these trainers here are on the way to the Pokemon League as well. You're much too strong. You are correct there. I am a veritable Pokemon master. And there we go. Beat a girl, she gives you her number. That's exactly how it works. If only it were that simple. Alright, moving on. Oh, there goes the Repel. Probably don't even need it. I mean, pretty much avoiding all the patches of grass. Anyway, here we have a Fisherman. You just know he's gonna be busting out some water types. So, putting Steelix up front. Just watch him have like level 40 Magikarps. I swear. 3 Pokemon. Quillfish. A Steelix can probably take on a Quillfish. It's weak to ground, so I got that going for me. Water Gun. Well, that does hit Steelix's soft special defense, but Quillfish just ain't that powerful. That's another one of those Pokemon where you just kind of think, what were they thinking with this one? Because it doesn't really have any niche it can fulfill. I mean, I think back in the day, all Quillfish was good for was setting up spikes, and there were way more Pokemon that did that way better, even in Gold and Silver. I mean, there's Fortress of all things. Fortress is way better at that than Quillfish is. Anyway, here comes a Seaking. I'm not really worried about that one either, because Seaking has got to be one of the worst fully evolved water types ever, and then he goes for Flail at full HP. I'm not sure what he was expecting to happen there. Anyway, let's go for a Thunderfang. Should be a good 2-hit KO. Oh, nice one, Steelix. Steelix never really lets me down, does he? I do not regret running around in that cave for ages to catch this thing. Because it is definitely... Let's say it's deserved its spot on my team way more than... probably than Slowking and Fearow. Anyway, he goes for a Stockpile. The defense boost might be a bit of a speed bump on my Spit Up. Oh, he does lose his boosts. Well, way to go. That was literally the worst thing he could have done there. And yet he still went for it. Honestly, this AI is so moronic sometimes. It is downright ridiculous. So long, Scott. Alright. Moving on. I wonder if we're getting close already. I really don't remember how long this route is. Anyway, let's bust out another Repel, because with Steelix up front, I'm not going to be able to run away from any wild Pokemon, because he is so damn slow. Oh, there's another Psychic, I'm guessing, based on the overworld sprite. I'm impressed, but you're not I'm just collecting them, right? Well, I guess no. I mean, you collect those badges because you want to take on the Pokemon League, so collecting them and then not doing that would be kind of redundant. Anyway, an Espeon. I think well-placed Iron Tail could wreck this thing pretty hard. So let's try that and see what happens. No confusion from the side beam either. And is this going to be a one-hit KO? Espeon is pretty frail. Nice! Steelix, you are pretty damn powerful. Psychic Vernon. I swear that looked like a chick based on the overworld sprite. I mean, I guess it does have kinda short hair. But the Psychics, they always look really androgynous for some reason. You know what? Yeah, let's go. Oh, crap. I was kinda hoping to sneak by, but you must be good. I'm going to give Smile everything I've got. I would expect nothing less from Ace Trainer Joyce. Pikachu! Alright, Pikachu, level 36. Against Steelix. That's gonna suck for... Ah, crap, it's gonna suck for me. Oh, I can see where this is going, and I do not like it. Especially because Dig gives him extra turns to set up double teams. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna suck. I guess if shit hits the fan, I shall have Magmar in his Feint Attack. Oh boy. And then Quick Attack. I know electric moves don't affect Steelix, but can't you just switch to your other Pokemon, or is that like a Pikachu as well? Ah, oh, bloody hell, +3 evasion. I really need to catch a lucky break here. Come on, Steelix. There we go. That's the stuff. No way in hell is he living through that. Awesome. Alright, what else does Joyce have? Holy crap, a Blastoise. Now we're talking. Now this is an opponent. I mean, sure, the Pikachu is a little disappointing, but freaking Blastoise, man. I don't really... Steelix is the only one on my team with an electric type move, and Steelix doesn't really stand a chance against a Blastoise, so let's go with Pinsir. Because he hasn't done anything yet this episode. Oh, not bad. And then he wastes a turn on Rain Dance. So... so naive. Alright, another X-Scissor. Should do it in. Pretty impressive for Pinsir. I mean, it's a Blastoise. Those things are pretty bulky. Pinsir, so far, definitely not been disappointing this LP either. I remember when Pinsir used to suck back in the earlier generations, but ever since it got like a stab move and some better physical moves, it is really good. Anyway, you can always go to this little house and rest up. so that we're fresh for the journey ahead. So next episode, we're gonna go continue the victory road. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.